A group of black Muslim teenagers have been held as heroes after they saved residents from a burning building in East London. The fire broke out at a tower block in Bethnal Green last Thursday, and the teens from the local community group Coffee Afrik selflessly rushed to the scene to help their vulnerable and elderly neighbours. Islam Channel caught up with some of the boys and the founder of Coffee Afrik to find out more about their act of bravery.
So as you can see behind us, there's Granbury Centre Hall there. We were there for a youth centre project before the explosion. We were caught by a massive explosion while we were waiting for the youth centre to open. Around 5 p.m. around 5 p.m. It was a massive explosion. At first we thought it was within the building, so we had to look inside the building, looked around, realised that it wasn't the building, and then we went out of the building and actually looked behind us. The big building, as you can see over there, was where the explosion was. We went inside, near the building first of all, trying to call for help, trying to call the ambulance first of all, the police, the fire brigade, as many social services as we could call. After doing that, we realised that there's the building is quite elderly and there's elderly people there, so we wanted to make sure that we brought them out first. We heard that there was a blind guy on the 4th floor, so I told me, Zach, and another brother named Saeed to get inside the building and actually try to escort him down. He was on the 4th floor. It was quite hard to find his building, but after knocking on quite a few doors, yes, we found him in the end, and then I took him on my shoulders, and then I told Zach to take down his wheelchair.
What did the people say after you helped them out of the building? Was there any feedback?
There was still shock. There was no real feedback before. We weren't really expecting everyone to for us to come out like a movie scene and everyone start clapping for us and saying, "Wow, heroes," and everything. But we went out of the building, with a smile on our face and proud that what we done was great.
Like, well, you're not scared. Like, it's a dangerous situation.
100%. We were literally standing right here when the explosion happened. Zach went that way and I went this way.
There's two sides to the building. We didn't really realise until we got into it. And then he's obviously on this side, dealing with this whole side with a couple other Muslim brothers, mashallah. And then me, Saeed, and we went to this side of the building, which was, we didn't realise there was a lot of houses on that side. And then luckily, I want to say mashallah and thank you to all the brothers that were helping out, the Muslim brothers. There's even Christians involved that were helping out. A lot of nice brothers out here.
Believe it or not, the week before this, or it probably was less than a week, where we had the interview where we had a talk with Inspire for Change, and he was talking about
literally a couple of
days ago, and he was talking about qadr and how things are meant to happen, and how saving a life is as if we saved the life of mankind. So little did we know that same lesson that we learned the few days before would be implemented in this situation right now. So we didn't even think about that, but that's something which we have now in hindsight, knowing that we had that talk beforehand about qadr and how things are meant to happen and how helping a life is if you save the whole of mankind. So with that also being in the back of our minds, we just literally ran in there from, as a young Muslim kid, you learn that, a life is valued no matter white, black, Chinese, whatever you may be, all the same. And we just wanted to make sure that we brought as many people out as we could.
Were you proud of what the boys did?
SubhanAllah, of course. Because we know the risk involved that most people or some people don't survive, particularly smoke inhalation. So that they were brave and really did it for the sake of Allah really shows how incredible their hearts are, the braveness of their hearts, and really demonstrates what neighbourhood is about for us and protecting your neighbour in Islam and the rights they have over us, and that's what I witnessed. Coffee Afrik was set up to provide community organising, community wealth building, but also to awaken the community, how decisions are made, where money goes, with a focus of some dream matter, visioning about what neighbourhoods and estates should look like, and really addressing poverty through food, Islam, Quran classes, being together, having shah and sheka, we call it in my language, which is chai and chata, and really being able to be together as community. And what we really instill in is our values, and our values of giving back and having gratitude, and making sure that you practice dhikr in your day-to-day, and you pray salah, and really doing everything for the sake of Allah.